Welcome back everyone to our Florida Life YouTube channel. It's been a long time since I have posted a video, and apologize that we've had a very busy last couple months. So y'all know we sold our home, and we're living in some tight living quarters right now, but we did buy a property, and that's where I'm heading now. So we've owned the property now for I think 2 months, maybe more. Now lost 2.5 months, and we haven't been able to do anything with it, but I've got somebody out right now clearing where the house is going to go, and then beyond the house, we're going to work on building that house. It's going to be an owner build, so we're going to take you all through all the fun that we've got going on with that. And but I'm heading out here right now, so I figured I'd shoot you a video of what's going on out there, if I can get here and not get stuck. This is a pretty bad road, and that's what I was worried about. So we're out here, we're gonna check it out. So give me just a minute, I'm gonna get out of the car, and then we'll start our video on what we got going here today. All right, so let's take a look. So here we are. This is a 10-acre piece that we bought. It's on a dead-end street. It's awesome. We're super excited about that. And I got one guy's here. You're gonna kind of clear out some trees for us, and wow, looks like he even got where the house is going to go cleared out. So we're going to go check that out, see what we got going today. But we're super excited. We're going to have some challenges here. One of the challenges is going to be the well. As you can see, it's very sandy out here, and then when you're trying to drill a well in sand, a lot of times those shafts tend to collapse, so it may require more of a casing and all that kind of stuff. So we're hoping and praying that that's not going to be the case. But let's go check all this out and see what we got. All right, so here we are. They've already cleared out where the house is going. We're going to clear out a few more trees up in here, and then they're going to burn back over there, so we're going to get that cleared out. Asked them to take out a few of these trees right in here, and then they're going to get ready to rake this, burn it, and then they're going to grade this area out in here. We're going to have to pull some dirt maybe from over here, so we're going to fix the kind of the pad area where the house is, level it off, get it nice and graded, and then we'll be ready to go. So yeah, this is a huge endeavor for us. I've never built anything. I've assisted my brother-in-law and my in-laws a little bit doing some stuff, actually 2 brother-in-laws, so we've done a lot of stuff there. But yeah, we're hoping to get this all leveled off. This area here, what we're planning on doing is coming in. I got to come in with like a mower, not a bush hog, and some of these trees, little ones up front, but if you take a look back in there real quick with me, like all this underbrush here and the little trees we're going to mow down. But then back in there, my goal and plan is to see if I can get some grass in here that grows in the shade, seed it, whatever, and all this, and have like a walk garden area where you can just come, have a couple benches, a bench or two, and just have a nice quiet serene area, maybe a little swing or something, not from the trees, but one of those standalone swings. And so we might clear out some of this, I don't know. The property had a big old tractor tire left. I don't know, we might leave that here for CrossFit or something, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, so the corner of the house here, in the back corner there, it's about a 65 by 65, it'll be a square house at a full 10-foot front and back porch, 10 foot deep. And so they're gonna burn all that way in the back over there. So I'm on my way to work. I'm gonna go get all that squared up today, but I have him move this tire back up into these trees. They had I don't know if it was a path, a road, water, I'm not sure what all this was back here, but it grades down into the back. The back property back there goes up another like 15 feet or so. So all this kind of stuff will eventually burn and get it cleaned up. There's trash and just, that's what happens when a property sits for a while. But some of these nicer trees I plan to leave. I call them nicer because they're nicer of what we got than these blackjacks. Yeah, we plan to clear this out now that I got a tractor. I know it's not like a huge tractor, but it's an RK37 that we picked up. So that ought to be of help to us as well. to get this cleared off. So that's it. So he'll be out here grading this here in a little bit. He had to go get the skid steer, but this young man here is working with that and just digging up some trees and getting all that handled for us so he can we can get this house started. Those aren't very big, powerful trees, so that piece of machinery there, man, that'll just dig them up and move them all. So it's pretty sweet. It'll save me from doing it with a tractor. You can't always get the roots out. This piece of machinery here, backhoe, just grab them and pull them out and he's done. So that is awesome. So yeah, I was gonna have him clear out those other little trees up in the front over there and just make it a little wider, so that when all the trucks come in, they're delivering the trusses and all that, they'll be able to do it without having too much of an issue. Eventually, when we get to putting the trusses up, we got to have a crane in here. The trusses are 64 feet long, I think 64, 65. So that's going to be a beast of a set. So we're going to have I got a couple guys I'm talking to see if they can help set them, just because I've never set anything like that. And that way we'll work on the interior walls, sheeting. We can sheet the outside, we can do the shingles, interior walls and all that, and then the rest of it I think will be pretty good to do. So anyways, folks, that's our story. This is where we're at here in Central Florida. Excited to eventually get a homestead going here. We've got lots of plans, what we do, what we don't do. I'm not 100% sure, but we plan to have some cattle, raise our own cows and pork, chicken, and maybe even have like a large blueberry area. If you have an acre, that qualifies you for ag. So you know, those type of things is what we're looking for. So we're gonna work hard. I got to talk to the trust people today and get that partial payment done and the well, get that going, and then we'll be good to go. So we're gonna try and share everything along the way as we're going, and you know, feel free to make any comments, ask some questions. We're super excited to get this project underway, to have our own. And the part of the reason to have done this is we had our house, we were able to sell it and make a good profit on it, and our goal is to be debt free. We really are trying to be debt free. That way we're not having to be bound to all these mortgage payments. You know, unfortunately, a lot of Americans think that's the American dream, and to be in debt for the rest of your life, not for me. I'm not looking to be in debt the rest of my life. So if we're able to do this house the way we're hoping and planning, we'll be out of debt, own the land, own the house, and then unfortunately we did have to replace our van, so that's the only major payment we really have. So if we could get that paid off, to be debt free would be awesome. So highly encourage y'all to think about that and see what you can do to be out of debt. You know, being enslaved to the debtor is never good, and then you're worrying about making the payments and making ends meet. So, but sometimes you do. A house is probably the one biggest thing that you kind of really feel you have to do that with. So anyways, I'm going to leave you here with him tearing up these last couple trees here and clearing this out, and